See, I don't knock nobody hustle, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's a cold world out there. You gotta do what you gotta do to feed your family. You know what I mean? And survival of the fittest, you know what I mean? And Zab Judah's taking heed, you know? So I'm gonna throw the links in the description box. I just read this article about Zab Super Judah. Zab Super Judah has a day and night shift job now. Daytime he's working in an adult nursing home, you know what I mean? And at night he's working as a nurse's aide assistant, you know what I mean? You check it, he's working as a nurse's assistant, as an aide, you know what I mean? And he's a certified, not paramedic, but you know, he's certified in first aid and these type of things, you know what I mean? And you know, it's crazy, Zab Judah, man, you know, champion in two different weight divisions, four-time world champion, you know what I mean? Zab Judah was a great fighter. Zab Super Judah from BKNY, you know what I mean? Fast hands, quick lightning, fast hands, and that left hand down the pipe, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing to watch, you know? But you know, this is probably you know, last time I made a video about Zab Judah, man, you know, the man couldn't come up with 12 grand to keep him out the slammer, you know what I mean? Because the man had back child support, he was backed up on his child support. And he didn't have 12 grand to stay out of prison, out of the county jail. You check it, but looks like he's out of the county jail. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's in Las Vegas because you know he's a resident of Las Vegas, or he's back in New York. But this guy's working as a nurse's assistant and working in with patients who have dementia and Alzheimer's. You know, elderly patients. You know what I mean? So you know, this guy, you know, might be having tasks of, you know, giving the elderly sponge baths. You know what I mean? And you know, maybe changing their diapers, feeding them, you know. It takes a lot to do that, you know. Not a lot of people could do that job, you know what I mean? So, you know, hey, man, you know, I'm not going to come here and clown the man's Zab Super Judah, you know. Maybe he's getting more mature and realizing, hey, maybe them checks in boxing ain't cutting it no more, you know what I mean? You know, I'm sure this guy was a millionaire at some point in time in his boxing career, you know what I'm saying? And them checks ain't cutting it. That's why he ain't have 12 grand to stay out of the joint. And Zab Super Judah, man, he's doing what he got to do to feed his family, you know what I mean? And, you know, I'm not too sure how I feel about this, but all I can say is, you know, I commend the guy, you know what I mean? It takes a lot of courage from a guy who was a millionaire. You know, you don't really see pro athletes who used to be millionaires, you know, lower their standards like this to, you know, basically, you know, he's now being a humanitarian, you know what I mean? He's paid his debt to society and he's being a humanitarian. I mean, maybe he wants to give back to the community and, you know, and apparently from his boss, the nurse, I don't know her name right now. I'm going to throw the links in the description box so you can read for yourselves. You know, she says this guy's a very likable young man. You know, the elderly like him, the patients, and, you know, he looks like he's doing a good job, you know what I mean? So, you know, like I said, I'm not going to clown the man Zab Super Judah. He's taking responsibilities, you know what I mean? He could easily say forget about it and do what he was doing and, you know, might end up in the joint again, you know what I'm saying? You know, Zab Super Judah was a guy who used to be in all the hip-hop music videos, man, from Fabulous to Jay-Z to Lil Kim, you know what I mean? All them rap videos, you know what I mean? I know he had beef with, I think Fabulous Crew stuck him up too at one point in time, but that's for another video. That's old news. This is about the man Zab Super Judah being a humanitarian, want to change his life around, and all this while still being a pro boxer. And apparently the man is still training as a pro boxer. I haven't seen him fight in a long time, to be honest. You know, he did have a fight this year in 2017. I didn't see it. The last time I seen Zab Super Judah fight was at Battle for Brooklyn when he lost Paulie Malignaggi at the Barclays Center. You know, Brownsville versus Benson Hoist. Yeah, I mean, and Zab Super Judah, man. I'm not too sure how I feel about this, man, but hey, man, as long as you're doing what you got to do to keep food on your children's plate, you know what I mean, and keep a roof over their head, and you know, just helping out as a, you know what I mean, as a good father, I could only applaud you, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna clown the man, you know what I'm saying? That would be wrong of me. You know what I mean? You know, Zab Super Judah gave us great fights, you know what I mean? Kaiser Mabuze fight when he won that 147 title, 140 title, you know what I mean? You know, the man Zab Super Judah was a great fighter, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was just talking about him the other night, and, you know, I was saying, you know, Amir Khan, probably Amir Khan's best victory of how he looked as far as beating an opponent was Zab Judah, man. He schooled Zab Judah that night. So, it is what it is, man. I still support the man Zab Super Judah in all his endeavors, and I wish him all the best in the future. Be Marsh Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments, and I'm gone. Peace.